if I don't get it in, I'll figure out something. You know, I just wanted to get out here and do this, man.
Yeah. So continuing back to what we're saying, every word of the Lord is pure. Every word of Yahawashi is pure. He's a shield unto them that put their trust in him. But hold on, every word of the Lord is pure. So here it is, Esau Edom, the defiled bastard that he is, taking the Bible and trying to make, extensions, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. So he'll try to give you the word, but he'll give you a whole plethora of things. And then involving in that, he'll open up the gateway, Pandora's box, with all these different religions stemming from, Allah, with that Alot stuff back in the day, back in the Babylonian and those times there. These people are just bringing up old gods, okay? Old gods that nowadays they don't know them by those names, right? So they're disguised as other names, Jesus Christ, okay? And when you go on there, that's going back into Semiramis and whatnot. But the true living power, Yahawah, Yahawashi, is being made known unto the world now, right? And that's through every word of the Lord is pure, is true. He's a shield that put their trust into him. And we're, roughly phrasing, we're the ones who are putting our faith, our trust, our everything. Lamentations chapter 3, verse 24 to 26. We're the ones who are quietly and patiently waiting and putting our trust into Yahawah Yahawashi. But Esau Edom, with his falsehood and his wickedness, gave that dirty cup onto these, going back to the cup, gave that dirty cup with flies, and the meat wasn't even ready to be cooked. Remember how we were talking an hour ago when I was chefing it up?
You like it raw.
Yeah. Esau Edom, he's a man that likes it raw, dirty, disgusting, okay? And hey, let me just get into the scripture real quick that I want to get to. Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth, but the righteous shall see their fall. Yeah, and that's the righteous of the righteous, meaning the 144. Hopefully we are that. Because who's really the righteous seed? Israel, okay? All the rest of them are counted as nothing. So the righteous of the righteous are going to see that, okay? Not all of Israel, because they're supposed to be a righteous seed, but they're turned to, to a damn, almost like a degenerate plant, okay? And they're running around, Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 33, trimming their ways to seek love from somebody who don't even care about them, You ever see how these heathen women really look at the so-called black man and the so-called Latino and the so-called Gadite? Especially the Edomite woman, okay? They hold their nose like pompous, like, what the fuck? Like they want to spit on you. And at the same, and it's even worse with the Edomite woman, because
they're the ones that are like spit on, man.
Yeah, and they're trash.
Nothing but spit.
Exactly, they're trash. They're lower than, they're violent in the earth.
What we're saying, they set their nests among the stars,
Yeah.
They're always on high. Their pride is that high,
Yeah, their pride is that high. They even build their habitation upon a high. They build their fucking those apartment buildings. They love that shit because it reminds them of Seer. And now that they got this power, oh shit. What was it? The sky's the limit? What we got?
They shall build and Most High shall throw down,
Bam! Like Daniels, right here.
Doesn't matter how high they try to get,
Let me get the camera on it. Oh shit, what happened here?
Yours isn't recording?
What the hell's going on here? What happened to mine? I have a ton amount of thing, Like it just stopped. It froze or something.
This one's still going?
Yeah, 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyways, like that sign down there, Daniels, okay? Right there, the sign with Daniel, Salakia. Right here. That's how Esau Edom's system is going down, man. It's going down with a crash.
They shall build, but the Most High shall throw down.
Yeah. See, now I gotta come check these cameras every 2 minutes. That was weird, yo. I don't know why that did that. Doesn't even make no sense. But yeah, going back to what we were saying, Esau, Edom, he's full of wickedness, man. Full of wickedness.
They rot nothing but wickedness.
So going back to the scripture that I was saying, Proverbs chapter 16, or Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 16, when the wicked are multiplied, transgresseth, increaseth, but the righteous shall see their fall. And like I said, that's the righteous of the righteous, that righteous seed. But who is the righteous of that righteous seed? The 144. And Lord willing, we be of that number. Okay, we shall see their fall. Because it also tells you in Psalms chapter 51, chapter 52, I think it is, Salakia, and 56, that the righteous shall laugh. Okay? And A, when you go to 1 Peter chapter 4 and 17, you want to get it out? This is things that the house of Israel got to consider, but they're not considering. They're running after this fucking, this Edomite's ways, man. And they think that Esau, Edom is the way to go. Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their house shall continue on forever. But this place is not going to continue on forever. This is a wicked, 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 wicked place, man. It needs to be taken down. Needs to be. Okay? This place is not, it's not right. It's not just. Put a mirror behind the mock. I'm doing it.
Real,
I'm doing it. Next time I'm putting that little thing, a little adjust mirror right behind it, because that was odd, man. I don't know why that just happened.
4 and 17.
Yeah. And
First,
18 too.
1 Peter chapter 4 verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of God.
Hold up.
Yahawah.
Notice it said must.
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 Must. It's
must
not
come to pass.
Yeah, it must. So when the Most High speaketh, his words don't go void. So guess what? He's already told Israel, listen, judgment, I'm going to shake this shit up. Amos chapter 9, verse 9 and 10, all the sinners of my people, or is that verse 11? That say, you know, that neither destruction or sword, well, it doesn't go like that, but I just butchered it. All the people, all the sinners of my people that say the sword should not prevent or overtake them, basically they're going to get their ass slewed up, okay? Roughly phrasing, because the Most High ain't playing no games. He passed that judgment since Moses, time of from the beginning, yo. He proclaimed it. Do these things and you'll be all right. He told Cain, guess what? Sin lieth at the door, man. Right here. Right here. Them spirits whispering onto your ass and get inside your mind, that's it. You finish. You know, and that's what happens to these 2/3 out here. They run around, they get prideful, you know. So-and-so got shot. So-and-so. Now all of a sudden you ain't the good rapper that you used to be because you got shot. These guys are so prideful with every fucking thing that they're doing, man. You know? When something like that happens to an individual, or they get themselves involved with something like that, okay, they need to take time and step back and consider. That guy Boozy or whatever, oh no, not Boozy, the guy MO3 or whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah. That guy there, I seen a clip where he got hit somewhere in this area. Blood was coming out of his mouth. And he goes, they tried to kill me, but did it? And then when I looked down the timestamp and shit, it said 2019.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, this guy, what the hell? That was just last year.
Yeah.
What the frig? Then chased him down, bam, bam, bam. Then next thing you know, the first one that started off was that guy King Von. Then that guy Mo3 or whatever the fuck. Yeah. And then Boozy. And then Benny the Butcher. All within hours, eh? Yeah. Benny within hours from Boozy. So what it is for you Israelites to understand out there is that you see all of this. Let me put it back down again. Good excuse to check it. See if it's still recorded. But you see all this down here? This is about you, okay? This is something you ought to inquire about, okay? Who are the Israelites? Who the promises pertain to? Okay, Romans. Us. This is what you should be considering about. This is what you should be, you know, very, very, very afraid of the Most High. have that healthy fear. We have that healthy fear. That's why we're out here in the fucking brick ass cold. It's what time is it right now?
It's 7:08.
See that? 7:08 in Canada in wintertime.
It's dark as fucking.
Dark as fuck. No. You might as well be in Alaska.
You know?
Or fucking Northwest Territories.
Yeah.
This tundra, this flat land out here, bro.
In the fucking Yukon, man.
Yeah,
Way up north at the fucking North Pole.
And if you brothers who are watching this video don't believe me, go and ask the brothers in GMS Toronto. They'll tell you the same thing too. Yeah. Okay? Because I see those brothers, they'll come out probably like 5 o'clock. Yeah. 5 o'clock or so, and they'll go until about 7. And the same shit happens. It's dark, that's it. You know the elements. But what does the scripture say? Make your body a living sacrifice. You think these 2/3 would actually come out here and do this? No.
They'd rather sit there, roll their blunts in this.
And talk shit and look at some girl's ass and all this, you know? I mean, when you
roll a blunt and go on Instagram, you know?
Yeah, that's your satisfaction for the day.
Yeah.
Talk shit on Instagram, roll a blunt, get closer to death.
You know?
And oh yeah, you know what? Not even just the blunt, the woman through hurricane. Oh man.
Yeah, man.
That's what these niggas on Instagram fighting and killing themselves for.
Yeah.
These women.
Remember before it was like, you don't need a bitch, man. A bitch ain't shit, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Nowadays, like that, a woman can get you fucked up, man.
Yup.
You know what I mean?
Man used to be more, you know, in the 90s, they used to be more stable.
Oh, yeah.
And it was all about getting that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
You would have a stable of women.
Hoes. Yeah, hoes.
I'm going to say women. Stable of women.
You know?
Stable of hoes, stable of bitches, man. But now, they're the ones in the fucking stable, man.
Yeah, now the men are in the stable.
Needing the dough.
Now they like this, like women. Like, you know why I say that too? And why we say that? Because them men be wearing pants as tight as this.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, yo, I turned around today.
Tight.
Yeah, I turned around today, and there was a dude doing he's at the Walmart, and I was there to pick up the thing on the app. Was I showing you?
Yeah.
I was gonna make the deliveries, and then I looked to the side. I go, what the fuck? And then I looked at the girl. I'm like, the girl's pants is more baggy than this nigga's pants. Holy shit!
That's true.
What the fuck? It was like, yo, what the fuck has Esau Edom done?
It's just everything's
Switch role.
Yeah, man.
TikTok,
Completely.
when they do that shit and jump around, lights go out, boom. Dude's wearing a bra and shit, and it's like, bro, that's exactly what happens in this society. It's turned fucking metrosexual. You see niggas walking and they got their nails painted. What the fuck? Dude, whenever was that cool?
Never.
When the hell did the Most High say we can paint our fucking nails and dress in women's apparel?
Only time you see that was with Esau and the Rockers, and you know.
Yeah, and their cocaine nail.
Yeah.
That was a signification. That's why I always look at people, and when I see them with that long ass fucking thing nail, yeah, I know that's for that. You know, that pig snorting fucking habit.
Yeah.
You know, they love to shove that white stuff up their nose. They love everything so-called white.
Like
They
we
love
said,
so-called white man.
remember what we were saying? Jake's just more and more being
like Esau.
like Esau. You know?
Yeah, he wants to be like Esau.
You can see those 2/3 now. Clear as
Oh
day.
shit! Remember that movie with Eddie? Was it Eddie Murphy? Switch roles to roll. I can't remember the name of the movie, man. It's right on my tongue. It's like where they switched roles. I'm pretty sure it was Eddie Murphy. He was the white guy, and the white guy was him. And the white guy was going through that whole shit. He was like, what the fuck? And Eddie Murphy was living it up, laughing his ass off. I can't remember. It was an old school movie. It's in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Now the 90s is old school. No, it was in the 90s. I can't remember the name of that movie, man. But anyways, let's get back to this, man. Because these 2/3, they're the ones that, hey, you had 1 Peter? Let's continue off on that. Let's continue off on that.
1 Peter chapter 4 and 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahawah, and it is first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahawah?
So if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of those ones who don't even consider? Okay, the ones who are concerned. That's why I released that video. The ones who are concerned, the ones who are concerned about what is to happen. Remember, I think it's Ezra. Woe is me, woe is me.
Yeah.
The hell, these 2/3 think this is a joke. What's about to happen?
You
What's
know?
about to take place? A brother from I can't remember his name. That's
No, I'm saying Ezra's is scared as fuck, man.
I would be too.
You know?
Getting those visions and those pangs, and I'd be fainting. And a lot of prophets got sick, threw up, fainted
Yep.
from what they saw.
Yep.
But
And those are the ones that are concerned.
yeah,
Imagine
considering the concerned,
Imagine the ones that are not concerned. You know?
they can give a rat's ass. They fuel. They just walk around bodies of fuel for fire.
Yeah. But when they see it coming, man, when they see it taking place, whew,
Jacob's trouble. They're gonna fucking flee. And they're gonna flee around like chickens. And Esau loves that. He loves to see niggas running around like fucking craziness. He loves to see Israelites running all types, the Native Americans, the Latinos, the blacks, all of us. He loves to see when we're in panic mode. You know?
yeah.
Esau Edom's so wicked, he'll whip out his dick and be like, you want some help? You know?
Yeah.
That's how wicked he is. He did that to our women. Joel 3:3. He sold a boy for a drink, woman for a harlot. Roughly phrasing. So even when watch this, even when the so-called black woman doesn't have, and this is going back in the day, okay, so-called black woman didn't have enough money because the husband done killed 6 kids, 7 kids, 13 kids, whatever in the household. And the so-called white man, man, you got big, I'll give you a couple coin for, you know what I'm saying? Give you a couple coin for that, you know? So what did Esau, back to the drink. Right now, all we're doing is bringing out Esau's crimes, okay? Some of them. So right now, what is the woman to do? You got one baby in the hand, one baby sliding off you, 3-headed nappy niggas running around, some nigga from the backyard sleeping on the couch, some bum, I don't know who the fuck he is, it's somebody's uncle. You got 3 teenager kids, you got one big ass tall girl with her big ass feet, the oldest daughter, you know what I'm saying? And all of them eating off like roaches, even the roaches eating food. What are you to do? Okay, what do you want, Esau? A little bit of and a little bit of boom. Next thing you know, Esau, being the wicked man that he is, nuts up in her, takes off. Now she's forced to go that route, prostituting herself. Right. If you didn't understand what I was trying to say. Right. But yeah, prostituting herself. And there was a thing that I heard one time, how they got that name honkies. I don't know how well true it is, but I did trying to, a little scramble on it to try and check in. And it was basically like this. You got a little, like how we in the ghettos. Imagine a crescent like that. Big ass crescent, whatever. So here it is, honky coming through. And I'll tell you the reason why honky. So-called, yeah, exactly. When they rolling through, they knew, they honk on the horns, and all the women come out. That one get fucked. Well, not one. They want to sell off the goods.
It's Esau don't care.
And that's how he got the name honky.
That's how Esau rolls.
Yeah, he used to roll through our neighborhoods looking for so-called black women or Native American, Latino, like wherever. That, honk on the horns, and that's how they knew. Come on. Outside, come on, because the honky's here. He gonna pay us for a poem, or a little bit of head or whatever the fuck it is. Honky. That's exactly. And then the kids, you obviously know. Yeah. The so-called black. Hey, them honkies be coming around giving us some good money. You know how they be walking around. Yeah. Next thing you know, the little fucking nappy ass nigga, he hear the shit. What he do? He go to school. He go, those honkies. Next kid be like, yo, you know about the honkies? So you know how it is when these kids are going to school and some hip come out, one of them slap it to the next one. He slap, only that in that little crew will know. Okay, that's what they be talking about. If your mama ain't selling no pom pom, you don't know nothing about the honkies. You know what I'm saying? So them kids would figure it out after a while, saying it honkies, honkies, and from there, kind of like progressing on. Everything's good there.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get into this, man. Continue, verse 18. And now I gotta bring on some. It's kind of cold, but it's like fucking. All of a sudden it'll get warm and then go cold again.
It's only my neck a little bit still.
Yeah.
First Peter's chapter 4, verse 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Yeah. So if the righteous, okay, as that term goes, by the skin of your teeth.
Saved by the skin of your teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen with all these unjust, all these scoffers, all these scorners? You're on the chapter right now, Ak. Go into Second Ezra. These words are faithful and true. Read it from the top. Second Ezra chapter 15. Read it from the top, Ak. We'll get to all the unfaithful.
Second Ezra chapter 15,
yep.
Verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahawah.
Yeah. And look what we're doing right now. Matthew 10 and 20. This is through the Spirit. You gotta have a spirit. Hey, you gotta have a spirit on you to come out here in the brick ass cold or come out on the highways and byways, period. Via summer or via winter, okay? Because the Most High, if He's dealing with you, you're going to feel that energy. You're going to want to come out here and proclaim these things. Because what? The Most High said that He'll put these words in your mouth, and you have to proclaim this unto the house of Israel. You're a watchman. If you're a watchman, that's your job. Blow the alarm. Sound the alarm. So, continuing. You got another scripture?
Verse 2. Not really, not yet. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not.
So right now that's what we're doing. We're speaking Proverbs 30 and 5. Okay, every word of the Lord is pure. Is a shield unto them that put their trust into it. So I can roughly phrase it. So all these things here, which the Lord has caused to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Okay, and we know that. That's why we're out here proclaiming and showing you our works with with the faith. Because without faith, Hebrews tells you it's impossible to please the Most High. I think that's Hebrews 11 and 6. So the Most High, once again, has to, first of all, you don't just stand up and say, I got this at Walmart, let me come on the highways and byways. That's men in Jude. As it said, many men have crept in unawares. Okay? Busybody in other man's business. That's those type of individuals thinking that this is for some kind of worldly game. We're not in here to get fucking Ferraris and all this shit. Okay, and at the end of the day too, that didn't make no damn sense because you gonna die. Okay, you gonna die. I'm gonna die. Everybody gonna fucking die of this flesh. Okay. And who wants a stink ass Ferrari anyways? When every month they're upgrading fucking cars, man. Yep. You see how cell phones are? Shit. I want a fucking Ferrari that I gotta hold for fucking half a month, year, 2 years. The hell sense does that make? I want to come out here to labor for a fucking piece of shit car, or piece of shit money with the so-called white man's face on it. The hell? Not even my uncle. You know? Yeah. No. Not even Yahawashi's face on it. Not even Yahawah. You don't want that cursing money. To hell with that.
In God we trust.
In God we trust. I thought God we trust. Where's Yahawah? Where's Yahawah? Why Yahawashi's face, man?
Yeah.
It should be both of them. Yahawah and then Yahawashi. Yeah. You know? And some scriptures. But
in God we trust. And you see a fucking Esau with all these
Eagles
profane,
and
you know, all the profane shit like pyramids and shit
yup,
like that.
pyramids, the owl, they all
But in
seen.
God we trust.
Yeah, but in God we trust. And we got Drake up on there. We got the 6 up on there with his owl. Yeah. Okay. Bohemian. Okay, alright. And that, you see that thing too with Drake? He falls under the hierarchy with that Bohemian shit. They're up there. I mean, there's different levels, right? Skull and crossbone, this, that, blah, blah, blah. They all intertwine, but there's certain houses that deal with certain vibrations. And I remember that time where Raptors won that shit. I'm like, yep, see that? That's the indoctrination into all this sick shit. Oh, the 6, we from the 6. What the fuck's that? What do you mean the 6? I always grew up in this bitch is Toronto. Okay, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Okay, I don't know nothing about no 6. Last time I checked, I thought that was Atlanta.
Yeah.
Why the fuck all of a sudden up here is fucking the 6? Isn't Atlanta one of the most sites for the gays and shit like that? Say, yeah, look at Toronto. 6, 6, 6. Where's the next 6? I want to find out. Is it New York? Because when you look at it, look, Atlanta the 6, New York the 6, I guess. Toronto the 6. Fuck 666. It's true. These are our filters. This is our eye salve. This is what helps us to see every day. You got one?
Matthew chapter 10 verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. You know,
Get it, huh?
we're
we're walking out here,
you know,
as those
like,
you know, we're sorry, I was gonna take it, but if you want to take it, I'll take it. When we walk out here, we don't walk as those 2/3 danger mouse, ready to pop you up.
we're circumspect, you know.
We're circumspect, yes.
Like he says, be wise. We're wise to them, you know.
Yeah.
We know
So,
what's going on.
exactly.
We're not gonna
embark on those things.
jump up and start, you know,
Yeah,
joining
because we have the knowledge of that stuff too, but we don't go on the left hand side and say, yeah, let's do that. No, we have that knowledge, but we do what? We walk on the side of that dove.
the gospel.
Yeah, the gospel. So we being harmless as a dove, we don't come out here to offend man, strike man, beat them up.
We have ordinances.
Exactly. And we have a way which pleases the Most High and His Son. So us walking as ravenous wolves and doing all types of stuff, that's as if you're being a serpent, okay? Lying, double tongue, you know what I mean?
Those are the wolves in sheep's clothing.
Exactly.
Those ones,
Nate,
you know.
scapegoats, all of them. Because what are they doing? They're proclaiming lies onto our people. And they're telling our people a falsehood, you know? Which the Most High doesn't, he don't take too kindly in that.
Yeah.
You know, we're people married onto the Most High. Married. Isaiah chapter 50, where's your bill of divorce,
your
man?
bill of divorce?
Where is it?
Where
You know?
is it? Let me see it.
Let me see it. Produce it. You don't got it.
Where is your bill of divorce?
Exactly.
Show me it.
So going into Isaiah chapter Isaiah chapter 51 and 1. Thus saith Yahawah, behold, I will raise up against Babylon. And that's what the Most High is doing right now. He's peeling this plate. The Most High is going like this. Tick, tick. He ain't even going with a swift hand. Boom! Uppercut this bitch. Because if he did, that would be it. That would be it for this bitch. It'd be over. The Most High is just letting them, you know, bring themselves down. You know what I mean? Because what it is what? They're the ones who are against the Most High. Yeah. Continuing, actually. Let me just continue. And against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me. A destroying wind. And you know what? 2/3 of our people love to join hand in hand with these fucking heathens. Okay? Doing all this wicked shit. So when we're coming out here and we're proclaiming the name of Yahawah, Yahawashi, guess what?
In all truth and sincerity, you know.
Yeah.
We're not false teachers over here. Because
Yeah.
those false teachers are part of the 2/3.
Yeah, and they're the ones that are coming out here making our people to join hand in hand and drink that cup. You know, to be like these other nations. Oh wow, yo, you don't see how the Indian man has it down. You don't see how the Chinese man got this. Yo, you don't want no pride for yourself. You got no pride. No, we're lowly. We're meek. We're humble. What we have is something called integrity. Okay, I'd rather have integrity than have to have fucking pride. What the fuck is that? That's something on to destruction, man. And it says before destruction comes.
Pride goes before
Destruction, exactly. What is that? Proverbs 18 and 10, I think. Is that Proverbs 18 and 10? Let's see it.
I got a scripture here. Ezekiel chapter 34, verse 3. Ye eat the fat, and ye clothe you with the wool. Ye kill them that are fed, but ye feed not the flock.
Oh, righteous is a strong tower, slack.
And what's that saying is, they so-called push the word and bring out scriptures, but they're doing it for themselves, and they're